The first thing the man did after his rebirth was actively donate his liver to his fiance's first love. Although he knew he might die after the surgery, he still accepted the fate of death, because only in this way could he save the love of another world. In another world, the man had a girlfriend he had been with for many years. They were about to get married, but unfortunately, a car accident happened. Watching his girlfriend slowly lose her breath in his arms, the man was heartbroken. Just when he felt helpless, his pocket watch suddenly emitted a strange glow, and he was transported to a new world. The system stated he must unconditionally help a girl who looked exactly like his girlfriend, and if he completed her 100 requests, he could return to his original world to save his unconscious girlfriend. So the man persevered for years, and he was close to fulfilling the woman's 100 requests. However, what the man never expected was that her 100th request was for him to donate his liver to her first love, and she said that if he agreed, she would marry him. The man agreed without hesitation, which left the girl stunned. She then said she would arrange for an artificial liver, and assured him the surgery wouldn't be life-threatening, but the man didn't care. He only cared about completing the task and returning to the world he loved. The girl then mentioned that tonight was her first love's birthday party. As a reward for the man's selfless act, she agreed to take him to the party. At the party, the man was pointed at and talked about by everyone, because they all knew he was the girl's suitor, who had made every compromise for her. The girl showed the donation agreement to her first love, and after receiving praise from him, she was overjoyed. But when her first love saw the man was there, he began to provoke him. The man didn't want to pay attention, but unexpectedly, her first love suddenly punched him in the face. And then, when no one was looking, he threw away the ring he was wearing. When the girl came over to ask what happened, her first love turned things around, accusing the man of being jealous of their relationship, and falsely claiming the man had thrown away the ring. The girl immediately believed it was all the man's fault, and forced him to apologize to her first love. At this point, the man was close to completing his task, to save his beloved. He had no choice but to swallow his pride and apologize, but the girl wasn't going to let it go. She asked the man to find the ring, so the man searched around like a pitiful dog. To his surprise, when he found the ring under the table, he overheard the first love and his friend bragging. It turned out her first love wasn't sincere about the girl, but was after her wealth. The man didn't hesitate to record the conversation on video. This was his final gift to the girl. After the party, the girl and her first love began to show off their affection. Just then, a car suddenly came speeding. In a split second, her first love unhesitatingly abandoned the girl and fled. While the man stepped up to save the girl, he was hit by the car and thrown away. When the man woke up, he found himself in the hospital. The girl bluntly asked why he still saved her, even though she had treated him so badly, but the man replied he loved her and was willing to make unconditional sacrifices, just like she did for her first love. The girl was deeply touched. At that moment, the girl's best friend entered. She said the first love was ready for surgery, and hinted that the man should donate his liver immediately. Seeing the man in poor condition, the girl almost wanted to refuse, but to her surprise, the man voluntarily agreed. Watching the man being pushed into the cold operating room, the girl felt reluctant, and decided to go in to say a few words to him. She told him there would be no life-threatening danger, and